It's official. The Summer Olympics will take place in Paris in 2024, exactly 100 years after Paris last hosted the Olympics in 1924. Even in 1900, Paris was the setting for the Olympics. So they're certainly not organising this for the first time. Innovation, participation and sustainability are the main pillars of this edition. In the years leading up to the Paris Olympics in 2024, a lot of work has also been done in the areas of innovation and sustainability. One example is the metro ticket. Previously, this was a paper ticket, but for the Olympics, this had to become a pass, the Navigo Pass, in order to combat pollution and travel through Paris in a modern way. With the Summer Olympics coming up, it is, of course, the ideal time to plan a weekend in Paris, or even several days in Paris. Indeed, in addition to the beautiful weather and the beautiful city, there is an Olympic atmosphere in Paris then. Nothing is more fun than that. And are you a sports fan? Then of course it is very cool to attend one of the sporting events. In this video we share everything you want to know about the Olympic Games in Paris 2024, when exactly the Olympic Games will take place, the programme, the venues of the sporting events, where to buy tickets and where to stay. 1. When will the Paris Olympics take place? The Paris Olympics will take place from Friday, July 26, 2024 to Sunday, August 11, 2024. The sporting events will be held in 2 locations, downtown Paris and Saint-Denis, which is outside the Ring Road, north of Paris. There will be 32 sports taking place, each at a maximum distance of 10 kilometers from the Olympic Village. 2. Staying overnight during the Olympics in Paris. Still looking for a place to stay during the Summer Games in Paris? Then watch our video with hotels during the Olympics. In this video, we share hotels that are close to the sports venues. You can click on that video at the end of this video. For example, close to the Stade de France or Roland Garros. We also share some tips for hotels located outside the Paris Ring Road. This can be a good option to book a hotel a little cheaper. 3. Olympics bike tour. The Olympics will be a busy time in Paris. So if you want to explore the city, you need to think carefully about how you want to do so. One of the best ways is by bicycle. Did you know that leading up to the Olympics, the city of Paris has built no less than 50 kilometers of new bike lanes? They want all sites to be easily accessible by bicycle then, so you can take great advantage of that. 4. Opening Ceremony. The opening ceremony of the Paris Olympics will take place on Friday, July 26, 2024. And this opening ceremony will be spectacular. In fact, for the first time in history, the opening of the Summer Games will not be in a stadium. First, there was talk of opening at the Stade de France, but the opening will now be on the Seine River. There will be a 6-kilometer course between Pont d'Austerlitz and Pont de l'Aina. There will be more than 160 boats crossing the Seine, all with music, dancing, light shows and other spectacular activities. They will sail past some famous landmarks such as Notre Dame, the Louvre, and finally the Eiffel Tower. There they get off. Finally, there will be a grande finale at Trocadero. This is the viewpoint on the Eiffel Tower. The great thing about this is that an awful lot of people can attend this opening live. As many as 600,000 spectators are expected. You too can secure a spot along the quays of the Seine. 5. The most beautiful venues in Paris. Paris is obviously a beautiful city and has many beautiful places to host sporting events. After a spectacular and unusual opening ceremony, the venues will also be unusual and special. This is because normally sporting events take place in a stadium or sports hall. During the Summer Games in Paris, however, some sports venues will take place in unique places in the city. This way you not only experience the Olympic Games themselves, but you really experience Paris itself. To give a few examples, beach volleyball will take place near the Eiffel Tower, fencing and taekwondo in the recently renovated Grand Palais, archery at the foot of Les Invalides, cycling on the Champs-Élysées, horseback riding at the Palace of Versailles, soccer at PSG's stadium, Parc des Princes. Tennis and boxing are organised at Roland Garros. In short, the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris will be a very cool event. In addition to the venues in and around Paris itself, sports are played in other locations in France. Handball, for example, is played in Lille. You can also get here very easily by train from the Netherlands and Belgium. Soccer is played in stadiums throughout France. For example, in Nantes, Lyon, Bordeaux, Nice, Marseille and Saint-Étienne. Surfing is done overseas in Tahiti. 6. The programme of the Summer Olympics in Paris. The programme for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris is final, so you can start planning your city trip to Paris. To find out exactly when the world's best athletes will compete in the 100m freestyle, the 400m hurdles or the Olympic marathon, more than 300 events will take place in total. There will be 10 500 athletes from 206 countries in attendance. There are 19 days of competition with the final events taking place on August 11. 7. The medals contain a piece of the Eiffel Tower. Olympic Games medals are, of course, always very special. For athletes, such a medal has unprecedented emotional value. But during these Olympics, the medals are extra special. In fact, in addition to the gold, silver and bronze, they will also contain a piece of the Eiffel Tower. The iron used for the medals comes from old parts of the Eiffel Tower that have been replaced. These parts have been replaced during renovations, but have always been preserved. In total, each medal gets about 18 grams of iron from the Eiffel Tower. The shape of these pieces is a hexagon. It will be easy to see on the medals because it is on the front of the medal. The hexagon represents the shape of France, so this really gives them another French touch. The back of the medal is also special. Here the Greek goddess Nike can be seen. This is the goddess of victory. You can see her along with the Acropolis of Athens on one side and the Eiffel Tower on the other. The back of the Paralympic medal is slightly different again. On this medal you can see the Eiffel Tower from below. It also says Paris 2024 in Braille. The medals were designed by the jeweler Chaumet. He proudly presented them recently. A total of as many as 584 medals are being made. Just over half of them are for the Olympic Games and the other half for the Paralympic Games. 8. Olympic Village. Built about 7 kilometers from the center of Paris, the Olympic is located in the Paris districts of Saint-Denis, Ile-Saint-Denis and Saint-Ouen. They also call this one Seine-Saint-Denis. Athletes can stay, train and relax here. A new metro station will be built that will allow them to travel easily to other locations in the city. In addition to the Olympic Village, the Paralympic Village and the Media Village will also be located here. 9. Tickets for the Paris Olympics. Tickets for the 2024 Paris Olympic and Paralympic Games can only be purchased through the official website of the 2024 Olympic Games. In total, more than 10 million tickets are available. Prices range between EUR24 and EUR690. This varies by sport in particular. That's the end of this travel guide. Hope you have a wonderful time during the 2024 Olympics in Paris.